Friday Night Fever with Mike Ludlow.
Good evening, everyone. The last time these two teams played in the Division 7 district final, Ishpeming defeated West Iron County 34-0. They've met each other in the postseason 3 times out of the last 4 years, and today was a shot to advance to the regional final. And the snow, coming down in bunches at the playgrounds, or maybe the swamp tonight. Hematites opening possession, a healthy dose of the Ozzie Corp and Hakkarinen. Hakkarinen gets the first down, and that would lead to a 5-yard touchdown on 4th down from Corp to Luke Kulyu and a 6-0 Ishpeming lead. Wildcats missed a field goal. Here come the Hematites. Corp, Hakkarinen confused on who gets the ball. Max Maloney, the Big School Player of the Year, scoops up and takes it down to the 9-yard line. 3rd and goal from the 3, Alex Schmellebeck punches it in. West Iron County makes the extra point and takes the lead 7-6 into the half. 3rd quarter, 4th and 2 from the 33. Jeff Olson going for it, and Hakkarinen. Oh, he just found 5th gear, and he is gone. 67 yards for the touchdown. Hematites are back on top, 12-7. Less than 2 minutes remaining in the game. Hakkarinen clinches it with this score from 1 yard. 22-7, a very hard-fought victory to become district champions.
It was tough. It was tough sledding, and we made a lot of mistakes in the first half. A lot of them they caused. I mean, they're a great football team. The conditions were terrible for both teams. Challenged the kids at halftime, and I'll tell you what, they answered the call. They showed that they're extremely competitive. They're competitors. That's what you need in tough ball games like this.
I felt a little contact, and I thought I was going down, but I stayed up, and obviously got my boy Court blocking out for me, so. He made a great block, and I was going, and I got bushed, but I made it in the end zone.
We just kept going. We just kept grinding it out. We just had to, we got punched in the mouth, and we had to keep going. We fought through it.
That's the shame of a district final, because West Iron County is a good team, but the Hematites now have a 31-game winning streak, and on the scoreboard, they will face Traverse City St. Francis in the regional final. A 14-7 victory for St. Francis over Suttons Bay. And the Gladiators have said maybe this game will be Friday in Ishpeming, but they will be coming to Ishpeming regardless. Division 6 district final, Boyne City still undefeated and facing the team they lost to last year in Negaunee. 3 minutes in on 4th down, Maceo Vroman from 35 yards. And yes, he's going to score easily. And the Ramblers are off and running. Few minutes left in the first quarter. Vroman from the other side is once again going to get outside of containment, and that makes it 14-0. Negaunee catches a break. The defense is going to fall on a fumble eventually, and there it is. And Ryan Sergila looking to capitalize, finds Ben Luke, who is wide open and would have scored, but he stepped out of bounds right there. Negaunee would miss a field goal. Luke Sage punched another one in. 28-0 at the half, 47-0. Boyne City gets revenge, shutting out their 6th team in 11 games this season. And Boyne City will get Leroy Pine River in the regional final as Pine River defeated Sanford Meridian 34-27. Let's go to Division 8. Oh, another beautiful field tonight. Forest Park and Bark River Harris, and that is the Trojans lead Graf. 8-0 on the short touchdown run. Broncos try to answer. Jordan Sodergren drops back, and he is going to find his receiver, Mr. Stenberg, who breaks a tackle and will rumble down the sideline for a while, but the drive would stall, and the Broncos would not get any points. And Mr. Graf would be diving again. 14-0 with 23 seconds left in the first quarter. 0.7 if you want to be really precise. Second quarter, Sodergren dropping back, rolling outside, and Daniel Nasserini recovers to make the incredible diving interception. And then Lee Graf and Connor Kesserly, they run the Wildcat. Oh, Bill Santilli's probably just shaking in his boots. 22-0, 36-12 Forest Park wins. Graf had 181 yards and 3 scores. So Forest Park is into the regional final against the winner of tomorrow's game on the scoreboard between Munising and St. Ignace. That is set for a 1 o'clock start. Let us go to 8-man football. Rapid River. That's the nicest weather shot we have at Rapid River tonight because it was kind of gross. First quarter, Joey Duncan hangs out of the snap. He'll score from about a dozen yards. 6-0 Cedarville, looking for revenge after the regular season loss. Mike Bailey will drag a defender into the end zone on the 2-point conversion, and it is 8-0 green and white. Second quarter, Mr. Duncan hands to Mr. Bailey again. Oh yes, the weather, that just looks spectacular. And he's going to cross the goal line. The 2-point conversion was no good, so it was 14-0. Rockets offense just could not get going. 28-0 Trojans win the regional final. Rapid River had only about 60 yards on offense, and tonight Bailey 40 carries, 202 yards and 2 scores, and Duncan had the other 2 scores. On the scoreboard, Cedarville will take on Deckerville in the 8-man semifinal next weekend. Deckerville defeated Kingston 72-22. And in Division 5 football tomorrow down at Walton Blush Stadium in Menominee, it is Calumet against the undefeated Maroons, 2 o'clock Eastern, 1 Central Time. The winner of that game will meet Freeland, and the Falcons defeated Clare tonight 41-0. To hockey. Second period action between NMU and Ferris State, no score. And the fourth line for the Bulldogs threatens Andrew Durantes right in front, but Matthias Dahlstrom slams the door. 35 saves for Matthias, and the fans, they approve. Several minutes later, Robbie Payne, nice move in the offensive zone, but CJ Mott is there to deny the wrister. Scoreless after 40 minutes. In fact, it was scoreless after 60 minutes. Kenny Babinski scored 52 seconds into overtime at even strength. Ferris State wins 1-0. Same 2 teams tomorrow night. On the scoreboard, Michigan Tech, a goal from Tyler Heinonen, his second in the second period. Malcolm Gould, a goal in the third period, his third. Jamie Phillips with 19 saves, and the Huskies blank Alaska Anchorage 2-0. Finlandia hockey, rough night for both teams. St. Scholastica defeated the Lions women 8-0, and St. Norbert over the Finlandia men 7-1. And when we come back, high school and college volleyball and more. High school volleyball Class D district final, Lake Linden taking on the Ontonagon Gladiators. We will pick up the action in the first set. And for the Gladiators, it will be Rebecca Karttinen to Paige Blake, and that is a point for Ontonagon. Next, with the serve by Blake, it is denied at the net, and Ontonagon is in pretty good shape, but this first set would be very close. Gladiators serve, but this is going to end up going out of bounds, and that tied it at 25. The Lakes' Jana Hendrickson serves next, and Abby Polakowski will send it to Sarah Audette over to Julia Hendrickson eventually. That will be the point. The Lakes won the first set 27-25 and the match 3-0. Lake Linden-Hubbell gets Forest Park in the regional Tuesday at Negaunee, while Munising defeated Superior Central 3-0. Munising gets Stevenson next Tuesday. Over to NMU, por favor, against Lake Superior State. And we will pick this up with an Alex Larson serve. And it's going to be killed right there off the block by Lake Superior State. But NMU had a lead of 18-9. And the Wildcats get right back in it as Lisa Studnicka taps that one over ever so gently. And that would put NMU up by 7. And then another kill from the side by Bridget Bussell. And NMU cruised to the victory 25-15 and 3-0. On the scoreboard, Michigan Tech plays very well to defeat Northwood 3-1. And the Wildcats get some help from Grand Valley, defeating Saginaw Valley 3-0. Also in volleyball, the Great South Athletic Conference tournament in Salem, North Carolina, Finlandia defeats Pine Manor 3-0 and advances to the semifinals tomorrow. Gliac women's soccer, Michigan Tech eliminated by Grand Valley 5-0. Ohio Dominican gets past Ashland 3-2. Michigan Tech football playoff ramifications in a game against Ashland tomorrow, 1 o'clock at Sherman Field. NMU is at Ferris at noon. NFL on Sunday, Bears and Packers right here on TV 6 Sunday night. The Lions host the Dolphins. And thanks for joining us. Have a great weekend.